Hi, hi! You cannot see me, but I'm here! I'm invisible for now. Hello, guys! Welcome! Welcome to another edition of Tangle Tower. And as you might have seen, today is the day that we do something new, see something new. Hello, Felipe. Hello, April. What will the VTuber avatar be? What will it be indeed? I've seen some interesting ideas. I've seen something with the old model. I've seen a ghost. I've seen a cardboard cutout. Well, what will it be? What do you think it will be? Well, I have given some hints before. So, I've given the hint that it was based on a joke that we had in chat. What else have I given you? I've given you a silhouette. So, is it really a real silhouette? What I've given you is basically just a blob. Well, half of those were my ideas. Well, ta-da! Good evening, Vamp Queen and Army. Good evening, Ravagosh. What do you think it will be? My little surprise. I can give you another hint. It's not something I commissioned. It is something I've created myself. It's pretty visible that I've created it myself, but I did that on purpose. So, are you ready? Are you ready to see it? Are you prepared for what's to come? No idea, I don't know. Are you prepared? I have put the Tangle Tower music on because it's kind of making it a little... how do you say it? It gives a little tension. Show us? You're ready? Ta-da! I have made a little cardboard cutout. It is indeed a cardboard cutout. A little PNG tuber cardboard cutout. Oops. Well. Yeah, I made this with VideoTube. And I have two pictures. No blinking. It's cardboard. So why would it blink? Yes, it's beautiful. It looks like it's drawn by a child, which is what I intended it to be. She shouldn't have a mouth. She should remain static. Well, that would be boring, right? It would be boring. So I made a mouth. I love her. I thought it would be, since we already joke about the cardboard, I thought I make it a reality. And while a lot of the times the cardboard cutouts for VTubers are like well printed and like having a nice contour, I thought this one was way more fitting for me, like actual cardboard and looking like it's drawn by a child, even though it isn't drawn by a child but a full-grown adult. Well, it looks nice. I like it. It's purposely drawn that way. Hello, Ulu. I hope you guys like it. Happy Sunday, Monday. Happy Sunday to you too, Ulu. And yes, cardboards don't have a moving mouth. But I do. I mean, I'm not human anyway, so who cares? It's wonderful. I think so too. I think it's beautiful. I think it's absolutely stunning. And it helps conserve a little bit of energy for my computer, I hope. So I hope that the computer enjoys it a little. Good evening, Noah. Elf Girl, yay! Yeah, we have Cardboard Elf Girl today. We have Cardboard Elf Girl. Monday got bitten by the cardboard vampire. It's not the vampire version. No. It's not. I'm still unsure if what I'm gonna do for the vampire stream. I'm gonna surprise myself. I use a stupid PNG of a cloud sometimes. Clouds can be cute. I don't know. If it's not a anvil cloud, I think there are a lot of really cool clouds. I like my clouds. They help me fly. They're really helpful. Blood? You're looking for some blood? Well, not today. Not today. I have some ideas, but I'm not sure how to execute them yet. So for today, we have the cardboard. I love her. But we have some serious business to do today. We need to solve a murder case. Yeah, we will continue playing Tangle Tower using the cardboard, because last time it was like rather unwell, so after that I made this. And yeah, that's why I revealed it today. And it will be useful. But is your avatar working? No, it's more like when I play games via Steam, my computer is getting a little heated if it's summer. Like my room being hot, in addition to running my computer being not that good on the GPU because it's a Mac, and having a game and the avatar and OBS running at the same time is sometimes giving it a little bit of trouble. So my avatar is not really broken, it's just that it's easier for my computer if it's not having to run that much of a energy. Like, I don't know how to say it. Computer stuff. I don't know no computer stuff, but it makes sense in the sense of it has to do. You don't want to go to the PC, go poof. Yes, exactly. That's the point. To be honest, when setting up, I was like, oh, I need to set up my phone. Wait, I don't need my phone today. My phone can rest. It doesn't need to get heated as well. So yeah. Today we have a different version of Monday. And we are going to try and solve a murder case using cardboard. I should have. The next stream, if we have a third Tangle Tower stream, it will be solving a murder case using cardboard. I'm telling you right now. But should we head over? Should we head into the game? I think so. Let's get over here and start the game. Hello? Yay! Yes, we were at the unfinished painting. We have met 9 people. We've made 3 investigations. We found 28 evidences, I think. I think that's what it means. And we are going in there. Detective Cardboard! Yes, I'm Detective Cardboard today! I like that title. Yes, we are at Lake's Edge. Let me try to remember where we were. We've met all of the people, that was my goal. Well, Freya is our dead person. Looking at the files... you have the Tangled Tower, the case file. The damaged tape, the harp statue that we need to solve. We have this opened letter. Cardboard rules. Cardboard is amazing. Should I make myself smaller? Or is this good enough? Let's stay like that if I don't have anything more. I can look at things close. Opened letter, painted portrait, an empty egg, gramophone, a cracked tape, brush and palette, small lens. Okay, I think I remember a lot of the things. So let's head... No. I need to do... like this. That's how I move. Yeah, we have this building. And a Monday derp emote with your closed mouth cardboard model. I could do that probably. I need to make it smaller in pixels though. It's like cute Paper Mario art style or Yoshi's Crafted World. Yeah, kind of like that. I thought it would be cute if I did like the real cardboard thing. Turn down the music and make the dialogue louder. I've done that last time already, but seemingly not good enough. No, I did it last time, but it went back. Why did it go back? I'm sure I did that. Like that. And I kind of want to try to get a little higher resolution today, as we are saving energy otherwise. Let's test.
It's a bird bath. Is that just rainwater? Looks a little weird.
I think it should work.
The birds seem to like it.
They're even singing a little tune.
Birds are little...
Please don't do that.
I think the birds are a little low, but... let's maybe do this... like that? That should work. Yeah. So, let's recap. Let's recap what we found last time. So this person here is a detective. The detective is investigating something they don't want to tell us. The girl here, and the murdered person are connected with each other. They're like childhood friends. This is the room of the murdered girl. She wanted to leave, I think. Freya doing some ritual? I don't know. This girl is happy with her birds. This guy is happy with his plants. He wants to make some crafts for his wife. The wife doesn't speak. This guy seems to at least be a creep, because I think we looked at the magnifying glass that he has, and it's
Every astronomy tower needs a
The
telescope.
telescope?
I want to try.
Let's have a look. Yeah. I think we talked about that being looking at something else than
Hold
the
on.
other thing.
I think we might have missed something.
We might have missed something. Yeah, we're looking at the house over there. Wait. There's a window.
Is that a window?
Batman is married to Bird Woman. I remember that. Yeah. No, it's a fiance, I think.
I think it is.
There's a window.
Another room above Flora's room?
Yes, it
We
seems
should
like that.
check that next time we're over there.
I think we looked at
Isn't
it.
this supposed to be an astronomy telescope?
Yeah, I think I said that without looking at it
I'm
directly.
pretty sure you need to see the sky for astronomy to work.
Yeah.
Believe it. I think this is just how it's set up.
Yeah, because like I said, like this seems like a little weird. Something like that. Yeah, and the way he stands like this, like somehow this is making me uncomfortable.
You know?
What's that?
I've always wanted one of those.
A mechanical solar system? What would you do with it?
I would look at it.
Let's look closer. I think this
Wait
is
a
where we
minute.
were.
Earth in the middle, sun on the outside. How old is this thing?
Pretty old. What should we do with it? Oh, the light and the shadows change if I move it. Wait. Can I move the sun? Yes, I can move the sun. Monday, you're aware you're being stalked by 10 people every time you stream, right? That's not stalking. You shouldn't be good, but if I consent to it, to you watching me, I don't think that's considered stalking. If you'd appear in front of my house uninvited, that would be weird. And like this guy is having a telescope to another person's room, balcony, whatever. Like, if someone has, like, things like that, it's weird, okay? You shouldn't have. Ooh, they're the same. You shouldn't do that. What is this? Maybe like that? I think I need to do something with the shadows. But how? Where does the sun need to go? I think you should match the shadows with light. Yeah, I think so too. And I think the sun is either... Oh, I can move this too. Yeah, then things are a lot easier. Like this. And this. Okay, this is making things a whole lot easier. Like that is the first half is done. Oh, I think I have an idea like this and like this. Right?
That's the one.
Hey,
Yes.
not bad.
Got
Did you hear that?
it.
Something unlocked.
There's a little hatch underneath? What's in there?
A bunch of paper. Looks like somebody's research.
Research papers! Let's read them. Wait. Why is there a beetle research paper? Shouldn't there be astronomy research? Various research notes and diagram. 4. The golden beetle, named for its exoskeleton composed of mineral approximately 90% identical to gold. Has a lifespan of several years. It fends off predators with a loud hiss. Records over 95 decibels. And by being completely undigestible. This mustard has a somewhat spurious reputation for causing ill fortune to those that see it. Wait. Loud hiss? Wasn't there something like a scream? That's certainly interesting. I thought the family doesn't care about bugs. I think it was just a dead girl. There's also something that I wanna check. Can I see? The thing again. Wait, I can go up there in the room again. Wait, I wanna see. No. Where is it? How was Freya killed? I wanted to see the notes again. Wait, I think I know how to get there. Monday, would you eat the money box from Dungeon Meshi? I've not seen that much of Dungeon Meshi yet. I've only seen like the first 1 or 2 episodes. I think I need to talk to her. Yes.
That's all the statements collected.
I want to remember
to see if anything doesn't add up.
To see if anyone's been lying.
That too.
Yeah, they
Fitz and I were up in the
met
Moonlight
up.
Garden most of the afternoon.
They matched.
Then we heard this sound.
Yeah.
Lasted about 3 seconds.
Maybe the beetle?
We thought it was coming from Flora's tower, so we went up there.
Her door was locked. Nobody was answering. So I made Fitz kick down the door.
Poppy and I went in. Freya was right there.
I just want to remember what happened.
I left my tower and
I
headed
saw
down
that
towards
last
the Grand
time.
Hall.
But in the hall, I spotted Uncle Pointer heading down the stairs. I vacated the library, but before I could begin my ascent, Professor Pointer appeared.
I didn't know what to do. So I ran downstairs to get Fifi.
I heard someone heading down the stairs. They're just outside my room.
Someone began banging on the door. I ignored it until the someone began shouting at me.
Eventually, she let me in.
I spotted Detective Hawkshaw coming out of the library.
He emerged from the Pointer staircase, crossed the hall, and begun up the fellow staircase. As I was passing through the front door, Penelope called out from behind me. I inquired about the professor, and she told me he'd gone up the fellow tower.
I told her what had happened. She didn't believe me. She got angry.
I thought she was playing a trick on me, so I punched her in the face.
I recognized Fiona's voice as well as the voice of my own daughter.
We left the room, and Poppy's father was waiting outside. He followed us upstairs.
I remember having a clue to who the detective works for last time, but I don't know.
Very concerned looking Penelope. She was heading up fellow tower to find Professor Pointer. So I escorted her.
Poppy left the room for a while. When she came back, she had her father with her, and Fifi too. Felix and Penny arrived shortly after we did.
A moment later, we were gazing down on the body of poor Freya.
Then I took a sample of the red paint on the unfinished painting.
She took me down to the library. We were in there about 15
I want
minutes.
to see more about
I quickly
Detective
decided that I should
Hawkshaw.
leave also. I took Penelope with me, and we both went back to our rooms in Pointer Tower. I wanted to go back to my room, but I realized nobody had told Detective Hawkshaw anything.
An unremarkable hour passed before the gardener finally made his appearance.
I think she was annoyed about being made to wait outside so long. But when I told her about Freya, she fell silent.
That's disappointing.
What is?
All the statements line up with each other.
They don't just line up. Some of them even seem to specifically confirm each other.
Okay. Yeah. Maybe it was this here, like Hawkshaw being like pointed an arrow. I don't know. Because we have two things we need to do, or like two things that we don't know right now, and that's who does Detective Hawkshaw work for? We have this letter here. The combination is drawn on the other sheet. Once you have it memorized, destroy it. I do not agree with your reasons. You will not find it down there. Wait, that's not... Don't we have a letter that says, like, investigate this, blah blah blah? Now I'll get her? No. I think it's the dad of the piano girl. I think so too, but I don't remember why I had him... like this guy. I don't remember why I thought he was the one. Let's just confront him with the letter and see. Tell me... Talk to me about Hawkshaw.
Hard to read that one, but she seems to know what she's doing.
She's kind of mean.
Move up
You
the
know,
chat.
I simply assumed all detectives were sharp, rigorous, and thorough. Then, of course, I met you.
Okay. Let's talk about the open letter.
Where on earth did you find that?
It was in a bush outside. I think someone threw it away.
How peculiar.
Let me do one more thing to help you read it. Oh, that doesn't help at all. Give me 1 second. Do I have a color source that I can make visible? Yes, I do. Okay, what did he say?
Where on earth did you find that?
It was in a bush outside. I think someone threw it away.
How peculiar.
Interesting reaction.
Here's a thought. Do you suppose the paintbrush could be the murder weapon?
No.
After all, it was found at the scene, right next to Freya's body.
He's just
I
practicing
guess
his
it's possible.
twerk. Skills? I want to... take a look at what he has to say about this.
So, we found some research. What's up with this golden beetle? Is this something you're studying?
I can't help you, I'm afraid. I think it must be something left behind by a previous inhabitant of Tangle Tower.
Yeah,
I'm
no.
not the first scientist to ever walk these halls, you know.
Well, it wasn't in the halls. It was in your astronomy tower.
Yeah. You're strange. I don't like you. Okay, let's look at the room.
There's something about Pointer's astronomy habits.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Suspicious.
Let's ask him about it.
Yes, we can finally ask him. Wait. The man is flexing. Maybe it's his wife? Yeah, no, this is not his wife. The woman is married to another person.
So, Professor, what interests you about astronomy exactly?
It's not a matter of being interested. Once you expand your mind to the wider universe, it cannot be...
Yeah, you quack.
...expanded.
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
And how long have you been an astronomer?
Yeah.
I really don't like to give exact values unless I'm sure I can quantify them.
Convenient.
Why
No,
do
not
you
the sun
ask me
woman.
these things?
Who then?
I have a theory about you, Professor.
Freya?
Oh? Go on.
The girl who's friends with his daughter? Oh, maybe the golden is research from his wife. She's nowhere to be found. I think the person interested in beetles was Freya, but maybe... I don't know. You're not really interested in astronomy at all. You're trying to get a planet named after yourself. Why? What? You discovered a meteor is heading straight for Earth? No.
You're not really interested in astronomy at all.
Yeah,
What
you're looking
could
at
you
something really
possibly
different.
mean by that?
I think you're interested in a slightly different field of research.
Let's look. Beetles.
I don't have time for tiny, insignificant insects. My studies focus only on the inconceivably large and the unimaginably
If you say
far away.
so.
Right. That's why you like using your telescope so much.
Yes, naturally. My little portal into another world.
Yeah.
The
about that.
bedroom of the woman of the other side. Nice cardboard, by the way. Thank you. Pointer's telescope was actually looking at the crime scene. And not up at the sky.
Pointer's telescope was actually looking at the crime scene and not up at the sky.
First, you accuse me of being a lowly entomologist. Now you're accusing me
Yeah.
of what? Spying?
Are you
Yes.
spying?
Why would I need to spy on Flora?
Why? Because you lost your golden beetle specimen, and it's made you paranoid. You think somebody stole it from you.
Could this be why Detective
Might not have been
Hawkshaw
Flora
is
you were
investigating
spying on.
things?
Might have been
To find
Freya.
out.
It's a very precious specimen. Incredibly rare. Valuable in ways you could never understand. Freya was
I
always
think-
sneaking around. Both towers and in the gardens, too. She was definitely up to something.
So, this next question
Yeah,
is
I
important.
think I get something
you were
now.
looking to Flora's room around the time of the murder. Did you witness the crime, Professor?
No, I didn't. When I looked into the room, Flora was already lying on the floor.
Okay.
Flora? You mean Freya?
No, Flora. She was lying by the window.
What?
I couldn't see Freya at all. It was fairly dark. The telescope isn't at a very good angle. That's why I decided to head over there myself. I needed to know what was going on.
This changes your statement, doesn't it?
No, everything I told you in my statement was true.
Apart from the reason you left your tower in the first place.
Yeah.
Right.
Freya was definitely up to something.
Freya was up to something?
Something to do with the statue in the garden, I think.
Why was Freya up to something?
Maybe we should go back and check. And we could have missed something.
Sure, let's go. We could also go up there, but if it says that we can do something in the garden, then let's go. What? That was not there.
This wasn't here before.
That was definitely not there.
What
Yeah.
is it?
Give me a second. I think I can make it shake. Amount shake a little. No. Wait. Come on, please be big. Oh, damn. Closed mouth effect. I wanted to jump, I think. Hello? Vibing. Shaking. I don't want random move. Ah! Ah! It's working! Like that. Shaking more, custom, no. Shaking a little bit, like that. And then let's make it smaller again. Like that. Like that, it's shaking a little. I'm a bit late for the party. It doesn't matter. It's fine. I'm glad you're here. There's Shadow Monday talking behind that. I could try and draw like a shadowy thing with an open and closed mouth and making the cardboard only mouth closed. I could try to do that, but it takes some time till I get to drawing again. I completely lost it with the model. At least it has the fact of being easy on your laptop. Yeah, we already talked about me being cardboard Monday whenever I'm not moving, so why not make an actual cardboard to save everything? So yeah. To be honest, Freya wrote about soul transfers or something. She's definitely up to something. Wait, what? Soul transfers? I don't remember that at all. Well, let's pick up the crap.
It's a little wooden toy. Looks kind of like a crab.
There's a note stuck to the back.
What does it say?
Yeah, what does it say? You don't look healthy.
Grimoire?
Grimoire? This is my new friend. He likes music. Simple melodies will move his soul. Best of luck, you too? Freya? She means her friends. She doesn't mean us. Read her diary again? Oh, yeah, I for sure do that. Secret diary. You shut the hell up. Thank you. It's back in the flesh this time. Was it me? Did I let it out? Maybe I should rip up the painting. Soul Bearer works. Impressive little things. I have 2 now. Need 2 more. Found my way into the middle. Surprisingly simple compared to the harp. I saw them all 5. Eyes blacked out. Despite everything, I still have a promise to keep. I'll do my best. She could do with a little company. Maybe it'll make sense. Soul Bearer does not mean that she needs to transfer souls. Monday abuses her chat and tells them to shut up. You didn't hear it? That my phone went off because I forgot to mute it? You didn't hear that? I told my phone to shut the fuck up.
What do you think? Is it really from her?
How can it be?
Why don't we check the handwriting with Freya's diary?
Good idea. Hold on.
It's the same.
Well,
It's a perfect match.
Yeah, she wrote this note not for you two, but for her 2 friends.
it's confirmed. We have a ghost helping us.
I wouldn't mind that though.
Let's keep this to ourselves for now.
Whose soul is it bearing? What? Doesn't soul bearing have additional meanings? Soul bearing. I can finally look up. Hello? I was too slow. I can finally look up words while doing this. Soul bearing. It doesn't make sense. Is it working? Is it working? I think so. Okay. Let's just search a bearing. Well, soul transfer. Let's just find out through the game.
What about the little wooden toy thingy?
Maybe we can put it to some kind of use.
Yeah, maybe. What? Unfinished business. Oh, it's a new chapter. Ooh. So, I know where to go. Whoppa. I wanna go here. Because the wooden toys said like melodies. I think the bird song. Oh yeah, bird song looks like this. Yeah. Progress. Find all the melodies.
It's a garden, I think.
Yes.
We could.
Ready when you are.
Here was a melody.
Little bird feeders.
How do you know they're for birds?
Oh no, the bells. Why is YouTube having problems again? The doorbell. I want to check the statue again.
I'm still not.
Should we take another look?
Bell. Piano. And mouth. Birds? I know where to get the
come back.
piano.
It's a path through the leads up to the house. I see.
Piano, piano, piano. Piano, piano, piano. You play
it's
sheet
mine.
music. Can you play the tune for us?
Sure. It's literally 8 notes. I have it memorized.
Do I have it now? Yes! Piano. Where did I get mouth? Progress, yeah. This is why there was a lot of songs I see now. Yeah! But where was the one with mouth? Who hummed a melody? She? Oh no, I know where the melody was. I know. The melody at the front gate, I have that. I know. Try it on here. Play. There was humming on this. That's the mouth. There's humming.
Weird.
It's someone humming a tune.
Yes! I've got all of them! Let's go.
That's all 4 melodies, I think.
Yes!
So, what do we do with them?
Should we go back to the gardens again?
Yes! Let's freaking go! Smart Monday, thank you!
Let's try this again.
Look at this!
You know, I think we might be able to solve this now.
Well, the solution is literally next to it. Like, it's not that hard to match the thingies. This one. That one. And this.
That's gotta be right.
Nothing. Maybe it's broken.
Wait. Do you hear that?
Ooh, I can go into the mouth. Let's
Are we
go.
gonna go in?
Yes.
Yeah. But there's a couple of things I want to do first.
Oh, I need all the clues, complete suspicion for all targets, and talk with Sally, the crime scene. Okay, I cannot go down there yet. We've opened this, but we haven't found everything. Matching shapes. I don't know, seems advanced. Maybe kindergarten level? Okay, now let's look at this new room. What the hell is this werewolf?
Statue of a wolf.
That's a werewolf.
Standing up straight, like a man.
Werewolf.
You know, there's a name for that.
Werewolf.
I know.
It's not quite as dusty as everything else up here.
Werewolf.
Also, it's not a statue. It's stuffed.
A stuffed werewolf. There's another statue.
It's a jar. The head screws off.
Huh.
Huh. There's something.
What is that?
Not sure. Some kind of reel?
A reel?
Looks like it might attach to something.
Interesting. Hello everyone, where's Monday? How come a piece of cardboard talking? Hello Celebrated. Yeah, I've made Cardboard Monday a reality. Since sometimes my PC is a little hot-headed and thinks it doesn't need to do all programs at the same time, so I gave it some rest. I need to check something a little bit. I think that's better. Yeah, I made a little of the green go away. Looks like it might attach to something. Let's look at it. A real thingy. Oh, I love that it uses thingy. I love to use thingy at the same time. Brass reel with a screw and hop. Coiled around the reel is a length of fine red rope. Interesting, interesting. There's a box.
What's in that little box? I bet it's bones.
I want
Small,
it to
at
be
least.
bones.
Yeah,
I love
maybe I'll
her.
bump.
I love Sally. Oh, we don't open it. There's another
Just
box.
Dusty junk.
Sad.
Nothing catching my interest.
I'm sorry, is this spooky attic boring you?
Yes.
Kinda.
I love her. I love her so much. What is this light
Where's
here?
that light coming from?
Well, it's just daylight, I think. There's a decent gap between those floorboards.
Look closer. Always look closer. Are the golden beetles soul bearers? Maybe. Wait a second. This is exactly above the murder victim.
Is that what I think it is?
Yes.
Is that what I think it is? Is that what I think
Yes, it is. The person... Wait. So, there was this sound. And when this other person, this professor, looked over to the attic... Then Freya... Well, Fauna was lying on the floor. He didn't see Freya because it was dark. So she might have been lying on the floor too, maybe because of this sound. And then the person from above who used the earmuffs murdered him. We found some earmuffs last time. These on a loot statue. Earmuffs. So, yeah. This is like a portrait of Dorian Gray situation. I don't think it is. Dorian Gray, I think I remember that name from... Isn't it like a character from that one book? I haven't read that book. I can just check it because I can use my phone. Oh, it's a different thing. Different book. I've never read that book. Does German have a word for thingy? Dingsterbumster. So, yeah. I don't know do that. What shall I call it? And thingy I know. Dings und Dingsterbumster. It's what I use for Dingsbums. Well, I'll be waiting on the extension of this avatar line with Potato Monday next. Potato Monday. I don't know what Potato Monday would look like. If you want to draw Potato Monday, you can send it to me. I can use it. This one is literally hand drawn by me, like 2 pictures, open mouth and closed mouth, on a cardboard background. I don't know what Potato Monday would look like. Let's confront some people. Wait. This seems like it works together. Hawkshaw. You know this thingy?
I'm not sure. It looks like it attaches to something else.
Why don't you go back and double-check the area you found it? Maybe you'll find the rest of the something else.
I'm not so sure about that.
I thought maybe she would, like, say something. Because this and this, like, this is Hawkshaw's. Like, that looks like it would work together, right? Do you have anything to say?
Depicting the same creature. This one is wearing headphones. Perhaps they belong to someone who likes music.
They're not headphones. They're earmuffs for blocking out sound.
Perhaps they belong to someone who doesn't like music.
Also, I wonder if she has something to say to this, because this looks awfully familiar, doesn't it?
It's powerful. Freya was a talented
It looks like Hawkshaw.
Someone even liked it enough to take a photo of it.
Now, we don't know why they took the photograph, do we? Perhaps they just wanted it for reference.
Do you know anything about this
really
note?
Are ridiculous, aren't they?
Anything to say to the golden beetle?
Where did you find this?
Do you have any theories about where this might have been?
Or who might have had it?
I have several theories, but they are my theories,
She says
and I'm
something.
not going to share them.
Aww. Have I done my thing? No, I have not. I can ask her about all of them. I've asked about this guy.
314 cases solved.
314?
Grimmer, you're a little sad. Can I talk
Professor
to you about
Pointer is a
Pointer?
respectable astronomer. Keeps himself to himself. What?
We're just surprised.
That was the most polite you've been about anyone.
I have not asked about anyone else.
Quite the stoic statue, isn't she? I can only dream of being as cold and indifferent as Flora Fellow.
You think she's hiding something?
Perhaps. She has some strange habits. I heard she barely sleeps. An hour here or there, sporadically.
Okay.
Spends the rest of her time staring up at the sky.
But then the Pointer guy said that she lay down.
Did you get anything useful out of him?
Not sure. What about you?
Nothing worth committing to paper.
I think he knows more than he lets on.
Probably. But talking with him is so tedious.
Okay. Felix.
Considerably intelligent. And her powers of observation are enviable. But she has no ambition. No focus.
In her defense, she's still a teenager.
Barely. I'll say this, he's well suited to physical labor.
That's a nice way to put it.
Fitz spends most of his time alone in the greenhouse. But I heard he's been
Okay.
breeding experimental flowers. In
Yeah.
secret.
Whoa, scandal.
I just wonder if he's getting restless.
Why?
Poppy has
What do you say about
remarkable musical
Poppy?
talent. She could be famous, wealthy even, if she wanted to.
She'd probably have to leave Tangle Tower first.
Yeah.
Quite.
Do you have to say about Penny?
I find her rather embarrassing. Little more than a spoiled child.
Penny must be at least 25.
27. Just makes it worse.
Uh,
Freya Fellow is of great interest to me.
Oh.
I perceived her to be the most intelligent individual here at Tangle Tower. Within a day, she had identified for whom I was working and for what I was searching. I didn't know how she did it. I was impressed. I regret that I did not question her more thoroughly when I had the opportunity.
You couldn't have known she was about to be killed, though.
I have only myself to blame for failing to perceive the signs.
What signs?
I do not wish to do your job for you, Detective.
You're weird. I need to, like, the way this works is kind of, I need to ask the right question first, and then I get the opportunity to make this thing. That's what I've figured out by now. So let's ask her about everything.
This a case file?
What's wrong with it?
Well,
No
I'm missing
organization,
2
no
evidence
system.
thingies, I think.
That's my style. I like seeing everything laid out at once. Yeah, it helps me think.
How quaint.
What else could I ask? Manny, what do you think about the fact that some of your subscribers are dead inside? I like the dead inside. I don't think about it. Like, the thing is, my channel is rather new, and the channel subscribers are rather low on the side of YouTube, so the chance of that being the case is lower than for others. Also, with the age range I have, it's lower than for other channels. It could be, but I don't think about it because, like, the people I interact with, the people who write comments or like are in the chat, they're not that. Otherwise, you'd be ghosts. So I just don't think about it. What do you have to say about the crack
I believe
tape?
that was in Flora's room yesterday, but it was not cracked when I saw it last.
But in a decade, it grows bigger and bigger. Yeah, maybe. But it's just life. Like, it's sad, but none of us are living forever. Like, I may be able to live for longer, but because I'm a vampire, I made my family secretly, they suspect me of being a vampire. Well, they know, but like they don't know, you know? Because we were having steak and I was having the time of my life with, like, I like steak, the more rarer it is. I like raw meat. And they were like, are you secretly a vampire? I'm like, nah, not so secretly. I'm rather open about it. I like my blood.
A diary?
Do you have anything to say about the
Not
diary?
yet. It's locked.
And you
It's
haven't
not.
attempted to force it open?
That would be cheating.
Eh. So it's not
Makes quite
that.
an impression, doesn't it? Although I can't imagine why she painted Flora wielding a knife.
You didn't see a knife anywhere in Flora's room, did you?
I did not. I conclude whatever stabbed Freya must have been brought into the room from outside. Unless, of course, it was the painting itself.
Yeah, sure,
Surely
no.
you don't believe in that kind of thing.
A detective's job is to examine every avenue of thinking.
Yeah, no. I don't know what to ask you. I feel like I need to ask you something.
We already solved it.
Oh. We got that. It says it's a microscope, right? I don't know what is the right thing to ask you. Who else do we have with the investigation not done yet? You're living out Hawkshaw's philosophy? Maybe a little. Let's ask Poppy about the earmuffs. We have already done the suspicion thing here.
Do you know where those earmuffs came from?
I put them there.
Why?
I found them lying around. I think they belong to Fitz. I put them on the statue so he'd see them. I thought they looked like headphones, like he's in the recording studio with his guitar. Well,
If they do belong to Fitz, he hasn't taken them back yet. When did you find them?
this morning.
Where?
I don't know, in a hallway.
Where exactly? Okay, they belong to Fitz. She found it in a hallway, which is weird. Considering what happened. Let's ask Fitz. Hello, big guy. We haven't solved him. What do you have to
those are mine. The earmuffs. They went missing about a week ago.
What do you need earmuffs for?
I use them for gardening sometimes.
Why? You don't own a chainsaw, do you?
No. I wear them while I'm gardening, and it stops people from trying to talk to me.
That's genius.
Have we confronted this girl with the feathers? Did you get the tune from the front door? Yeah, we already have that.
And it's home to 3 especially fancy birds.
3 birds. Yes. Wait, we can... 4 feathers. Yeah. You girl, please tell me something about the
There used to be all
feathers.
kinds of birds here at Tangle Tower. The most fascinating breeds, all totally unique.
Used to be? There are birds all over the place.
Most of them are rather ordinary, I'm afraid.
What happened to the non-ordinary ones?
That is a very good question.
She doesn't say anything here. Tell me about the
Yes,
potted
my,
plant.
my flower.
You don't like it?
I'm no good at caring for plants. I forget to water them. Birds are much easier. They're a lot more vocal when they get thirsty.
Do you at least like the look of the flower?
The look?
The colors? The shape of it? Between you and me, I think it's a little vulgar.
Yeah, it looks like you, girl. That's from her room, right?
Strange now, isn't it?
We found it in your room.
Just lying around, was it?
Nope. You'd hidden it, but we found it.
We do that.
Who's the her in the message? And what's the deal with the petals?
It's really none of your business.
It is kinda, cause someone died.
Oh, did
You notice?
Fitz show you that?
Not exactly.
Does she
found
hate
it hidden
herself?
under his bed.
I don't think she knows.
Right.
You know, she and Fitz are together. I think Fitz secretly cares for the flower in the garden because it in her room because it's made with the soil that Fitz has, and I don't think she realizes that he probably made that flower by crossbreeding or something. He probably made the flower to look exactly like her and cares for it. And she doesn't realize. She thinks it looks vulgar, so maybe it's because of the shape, you know? She doesn't realize, I think. What else could we ask?
My little writing desk.
There's nothing written in the book, although someone's torn a page out of the middle.
This page that we found, probably. She's dumb. Yeah, she seems kinda dumb. Have I confronted you about everything yet? Wake up! No. We've looked at this, we looked at this.
These drawings are quite precious.
Let's look
I'm
at
surprised
this.
Flora let you see them.
What happened to the bird? Did it die?
I don't know. Seems likely, though, doesn't it?
What else? Wait, I could ask the other girl about this thing. The birds in the cage.
It's unlike her to leave paint on the brush.
I think we'll give her a pass, given the circumstances.
Ah, yes. So we shall.
Yeah, we shall give her a pass because she died. Let's ask her about the birds in the cage. Cause there's something weird about there being 3 birds in the cage. And me having found 4 feathers. I asked her about them already. Dang it! Monday, your avatar confuses me. Why? Why is it confusing? It's because I'm in a cardboard today. It is a cardboard cutout, yes. Why is it confusing? I don't get it. What's confusing about this? My PC cannot handle my beautiful face. So I've turned into cardboard. It's not lore accurate, it's just fun. Why did you create such a confusing avatar? Because just making a picture of me with my mouth open and my mouth closed would be boring. I wanted to have something fun. I prefer something fun above something normal, you know? Tell me, please. I haven't found all the clues. That's what I wanted to know. I need to find something more. But what is something more? What do I need to find? But we need a donation for Queens-like equipment. It's not that I lack the funding to get a PC, it's other situations. It's, yeah. I have no money problems, don't worry about it. I think this model is very cute though, thank you! Oh, I have 2 HP, I'm almost dead. I'm almost dead. Fifi, you investigate the paint, right? Do you have anything to say about like the painted models?
It is a model of Freya, made by my father.
A model of Flora, you mean?
And a man with a beard. And a little red and white creature.
Why would my father make a model of Freya?
Huh.
A wooden carving of my father, made by my father. Although, now that I look at it, I do not understand how he was able to paint the
What?
red
Because it's
parts without
Vampire
any red
Monday?
paint.
Order at Wish? Ah, okay. What? Kagiri? What? What's going on? Oh wait, I'm dead. You're dead. Yes. Monday. Stream Elements doesn't work with that. How did it paint without red? There was red. Like they are both there. Yeah. I lost my life. I have 6 left, and my HP have been reset. If you were confused about the minus thing, it is because Stream Elements does not do this automatically. I need to do that myself. And if you're confused about me losing HP when I heal, well, you used the wrong ingredients. That's the story with the healing potion. I thought it would be broken if you have like just like a Fight Monday. You can accidentally heal me by maybe fighting me with magic, and with Heal Monday you can accidentally hurt me. I thought that would just be fair. So yeah. Can you look at the brush and the
red
palette
paint
again?
On the brush is not paint. It is blood. Same for the palette.
So Freya added the blood to the painting herself?
Or blood got on the brush and palette some other way?
I do not know the answer.
Interesting, that's blood. I want to have some progress today. Who do I need to ask and what do I need to ask? Where have I not found a clue? I did that. I did that. Have I found everything in this room? Are you not undead because healing hurts you? No, you can heal me. Kagari, you can heal me. It's just you can either heal me. I'm not exactly sure what I set the values to, but basically it's like 2 or 3 you can heal me and 5 I can lose. So yeah, it's set that way. Healing, you can actually heal me with Heal Monday. Yeah, today I'm Cardboard Monday. What if you try to heal with Holy Blessing and you would take damage as an undead? Or it would heal you because you're an elf? Well, it depends on the day. Where you start up a Rose Academy in your kingdom. First of all, it's a queendom because there is a woman in charge. Just because, like, matriarchy. Yes, it's a matriarchy. So, yeah. Would I start a Riz Academy if I get into power? Probably would be included in the Etiquette Academy.
We
Ever
already
looked at
solved
that?
it.
Yes, I solved that. I got that from there. Bruh. A moon phase dependency, I see. I don't know about
Anything
moon
in the water?
phases.
Dresses mostly. Never realized there are so many shades of black.
Don't think that's how you say matriarchy. I don't know. We had a queen before, and I would be getting into power. Oh wow, it's late again. Wish you all good night. See you tomorrow. Good night, Rabagosh. We have not really made much progress, but I hope you still had fun. I don't know where to look. Monday reminds me of a grasshopper. I kind of get that comparison. What have I missed? To be honest, I think I need a hint at this point. I don't know what I missed, where I need to look next. I want to get a hint. Searching Freya's room? We have done that. She's gonna eat me. I've done this.
We already solved it.
Yeah.
It's a little glass box.
I think it's a vivarium.
Come again?
See the
She
leaves and
likes-
twigs in there?
Yeah.
Might have been for keeping insects.
Brushes, pencils.
They're clean, but they look pretty well used.
Even though we're halfway up a tower, someone's been tracking in mud from outside.
Oh. That's maybe something that we haven't found yet. Is this a clue? No. What's
A
this?
pillow with a paw print pattern.
It's a cushion.
Yeah, but that doesn't alliterate.
Oh, pillow paw print. What's the difference between a pillow and a cushion? Maybe you should use the crab thing. The crab thing only works with tunes, and we found that.
Just little trinkets.
Let's leave them alone.
Found that. What is this game? It's a detective game. I'm working with Detective Grimoire and Sally to solve the murder of Freya. The game is called Tangle Tower. None synonyms, but they said it's different.
That's weird.
What did you find in the drawers?
Oh, there's something in the drawers.
Nothing. They're completely empty. Freya's plants. They must not need sunlight?
But it said to search her room. What haven't we...
It's a...
I think it looks more like
Fish?
a whale.
Fine, it's a whale.
Could also be a shark.
What haven't we found?
Do you think this was always supposed to...
I don't know.
No windows either.
Wait,
Drawings taped up on the wall.
that looks
What's
like
that one on the
Hawkshaw.
left?
Looks like two people standing together in a garden. One of them's holding a red rose.
Oh, Hawkshaw. Wait, she met Hawkshaw. Red rose.
There's something about those petals we found in Penny's room. Something suspicious.
Eh?
Let's ask her
Now?
about it.
Now? Yeah, let's go. I think we can get the suspicion now. We can get the suspicion now! Finally.
So...
That was probably the last
yeah,
clue that we
found
didn't
this.
find.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
nothing.
You wrote, "Now I'll get her," on a piece of paper and hid it in your
Cheating,
room.
cheating,
That's not
cheating!
nothing.
Actually, it's not the message I wanted to ask about. It's those red flower petals.
The petals.
Cushion can be set on pillows mostly for the head? Or is a subset of the other? Oh, that's interesting. Right, cushion. Cushion used for like what you put on a chair, and then pillow for like headrest. That would make sense, yeah. That makes sense. Well, we use Sitzkissen und Kissen, aber I think they're from
red
roses.
And there's only one place in Tango Tower with red roses.
We need a clue. Something that shows the roses. And who they belong to.
I know. It's phrase. Drawing.
It's a drawing of Fitz and Poppy in the rooftop garden. See what Fitz is holding?
I can't imagine what you're getting at. But
Seat
it doesn't
cushion.
matter.
Yes,
I
seat
couldn't
cushion.
have taken anything from the rooftop garden. It's only accessible from Fitz's room or Poppy's room. How could I have taken something from a garden to which I have no access?
Is it really only accessible from those 2 bedrooms?
No.
For most people, it would be. But don't forget, Penny's the resident ornithologist.
My dear.
Exactly.
What are you accusing me of?
Exactly. We are accusing you that one of Penny's birds was used to spy on Poppy and Fitz and steal evidence from
One
them.
of Penny's birds was used to spy on Poppy and Fitz and steal evidence
Penny's a
from them.
cuckold, I can't believe
We
it.
know those two have
I
been spending
think she
time
was like
together in the rooftop
suspicious
garden.
of them.
I'm guessing
She was
you
just
got
spying
paranoid.
on them.
Wanted to know what they were up to.
Which is still weird, but
I'm just not the jealous type. I would never suspect
yeah,
Fitz of anything like that.
yeah,
Besides,
you're
Tabitha
jealous.
hardly ever leaves her cage. She's certainly never flown up to the rooftop garden.
We need a clue to compare with Penny's birds.
Yes.
Something to prove one of them has been in the rooftop garden.
Finally. I know. The 4 feathers that I found up there.
Let's take a closer look at these.
them. Well, this orange feather was left behind by... Oh, wait. No, this one. This yellow feather, because the other ones don't match as much. The yellow feather was left behind Penny's bird when it visited the rooftop garden.
Feather was left behind by
That's
Penny's
the
yellow bird
connection.
when it visited the rooftop garden.
I thought it was like all of them match and there's like one bird missing, but no.
Stand it! Knowing the 2 of them are hidden away up there in their private little garden. I couldn't risk spying on them myself, so I asked dear Tabitha to do it for me. I knew she'd be able to bring me back some evidence.
Sorry, Penny, but are you not overreacting a little?
You don't understand. Fitz is slipping away from me. He's so quiet with me these days, but being with Poppy seems to bring him out of his shell.
Well, because she talks to him about things he's interested in, and I don't think you would be
apologize.
interested in
This really is a big
flowers.
burden to bear.
Okay, let's talk to Fitz. Let's make him our next target to solve. There's
A
also
little chart of... Actually, I have no idea what it's about.
this.
Kinda reminds me of a periodic table.
We don't know what this is.
What do you make of it?
Not a whole lot.
I don't know yet. But let's ask him about... We have asked about the honey truffle, we have asked about potted fruit, but we have not asked about the potted flower.
A flower.
That's...
Yeah, it's a flower.
He definitely
in
takes
Penny's
care
room.
of.
Okay.
Mean anything to you?
Why would it?
Come on.
I don't really go into Penny's room or anywhere in Pointer Tower. I just don't have a
Greek
reason
letters?
to.
Yeah, I know. But... yeah. I don't know what to do with them.
Fitz, one of these drawings is of you in the rooftop garden, I think, with Poppy.
Mm-hmm. Are we done?
Hmm.
Those petals, they,
What?
They're red.
He knows that they're from the roses. I need to figure him out.
We found these up in the rooftop garden. Do you know how long they've been there?
No, could have been a long time. We don't ever really clear up the rooftop garden.
Why not?
Nature is unruly. In truth, it prefers to be left alone.
What do I need for you? Show the letter to the piano girl? The crumpled paper? Ooh, that's an idea. That's an idea. That's an idea. Because it's about her. But we already have her statement.
Those petals.
What about them?
It's nothing. They're just unusual. Hey, that's me. Not a bad likeness.
It looks like you're standing in a rose bush.
Is there something wrong with that?
We already have her statement, so I don't think we need to show her too much more. Hawkshaw, have you ever posed for the painting here?
When did Freya draw the picture of you, Hawkshaw?
I didn't model for her, if that's what you're asking. She must have done it without my permission.
Could just be from memory. It's not quite as detailed as the others anyway.
Something seems weird here. At this point, I really want to ask her about everything.
You got it open. I'm impressed. I managed it myself yesterday. I thought Flora might be hiding something in there.
It was empty yesterday, too?
It was. Perhaps it's always been empty.
She almost slipped up there.
Device, and an altogether inefficient way to listen to music.
What kind of music do you like, Hawkshaw?
I like anything.
What a cop-out.
I showed a drawing of the gardener to her. To the music girl.
The paint is still wet.
Yeah, well, we know Freya was in the middle of painting when she was killed.
Do you know that? How? Because you were told? This is a potential murder weapon, is it not?
I don't know.
Nah.
I don't think the murderer would leave the murder weapon just lying around.
I think you'd be surprised as to what people leave lying around.
I don't like this
The people here are surprisingly
woman?
materialistic,
Man?
considering how sheltered they are.
Materialistic?
Growing this fruit simply because it produces a gemstone-like material. For what possible purpose, other than financial gain?
You're speculating.
Could just be all
What
paint.
would you do,
No, we
Grimoire,
already know
if
that
you
the
could
red
grow
thing's
valuable
blood.
stone straight from
That's
the
why
earth?
it's interesting.
A book from the library. One of hundreds, no doubt. What makes this one special?
It's about birds.
Yes, I see that.
I need to get her with
Photograph of
something.
Freya. Could be important.
This takes essentially forever to dry. Yeah.
I'd tell him not to quit his day job. But he hasn't got one, has he? These figurines remind me of a case I once solved involving a possessed doll. Turned out to be a bit of a smokescreen. As these things often
Did Freya
do.
even paint?
Your life sounds fun.
I think so,
Grimoire, Why
yeah.
don't we ever have fun adventures like that?
Are we not having a fun adventure
Right now?
at this very moment?
I've almost asked you everything.
Does Flora still own that bird? Do you know?
Don't think so. The drawings are from a few years ago.
I see.
I think the Hawkshaw is onto something. Yeah, I want to know, like...
Is that a clue?
Don't know. It was important enough to be framed, though.
I framed my law degree. Doesn't make it a clue.
Same. Yeah?
He has an inferiority
Who's
thing
that?
to her.
Not sure. It doesn't really look like anyone we've met so far.
Strange.
Well, we know who that is.
Some breed of amphibious humanoid. Potentially bipedal. Although none of the statues show the creature's feet.
I guess we'll never know.
I'm getting the feeling that we still
Three
need
birds,
one more
one
clue
cage.
from somewhere.
What makes them worth keeping cooped up, I wonder? Would they not be happier flying free?
But then they might fly away from Tangled Tower entirely.
I wonder if they would.
Maybe. I have the
do you
suspicion
consider
that we
that
need
important
to
evidence, do
find
you?
something more for her.
Do you also have a pile of leaves as a clue?
Well, not yet. Did you see some suspicious leaves?
Okay, we definitely need something other. Because we asked about every person. We need something else for the thingy. Just press the hint button. Wait, I wanna check who we need to get like the suspicions. We have Poppy's. Poppy? Yeah, Poppy's suspicion. We have done your suspicion. I need to check whose suspicion we don't have done, which we have not done. We haven't done your suspicion. What have we asked you about? We have asked you about basically all the painting stuff. Can I ask you about this painting?
Paintings, is it not? It's impressive, but a little miserable for my tastes.
Okay, we need to, his suspicion. You can check on the menu, by the way. What? Oh, yeah. We haven't done Hawkshaw, we haven't done Fitz, and we haven't done Felix. We asked Hawkshaw everything. We haven't asked Felix everything. We probably need to figure... Yeah, let's get one more clue. Flora's Tower. Can we look at the eye
attic's
now?
definitely above us, right?
Yeah.
What haven't we found here?
There it is. The unfinished portrait of Flora Fellow.
So, what? Freya was killed how?
Looks that way.
He sleeps sitting up? Bruh. It's not good for his back.
Freya's painting supplies.
Oh, we can look at the plane. The glass pots are cracked down the side. Is this what we needed? We have more clues. We have more clues. That's the clue we needed. Let's ask him about the paints because we asked him about all the paint stuff. He has more paints as well, so maybe he knows if that's the correct paint. No, I have a better idea. Ask Fifi. Fifi, help me. Just taking a nap? Exactly. Fifi, tell me something about the paints.
Fifi, did you test the red paint in this pot?
Yes, I did. I discovered it too was blood, not paint.
A whole pot full of blood?
Not a whole pot. It is only partially full.
Yeah, but still.
So the blood was maybe there.
In fact, it may be considered rather reassuring.
Why is it reassuring? But that maybe means that the blood on the paintbrush came from the blood in the pot and not from the blood in the wound. I want to ask you about the paints. Maybe you know something about the paints. It would be so uncomfortable. People do that. People sleep like that. They take naps like that. Tell me about them.
Freya's paints.
Do you know why the pots are cracked down one side?
No, that's very odd. They're normally in excellent condition.
You seem pretty sure about that.
Why are you
Freya was quite the
not
talent.
talking
She had a
about
way of
anything?
capturing the spirits
Wait, do
of
we
her
know the blood's
subjects.
Freya's? No, we do not.
Not in an evil way, in a good way.
What do I need to tell you? Ask about
Uncommonly
Freya.
skilled as an artist, but Freya was so much more than her talent. She helped me get started with my own painting, you know. It taught me what she knew about wood carving, too. Tremendous patience. She was ever so good with dear Flora.
Freya and Flora were close?
Oh, yes, especially recently.
How are you related to Freya?
Somewhat distantly, as it happens. My father, Lord Fellow, was her grandfather. Technically, that makes her a fellow. Let's just say there was some discussion over whether she ought to carry the name at all. There's a family tree in the Grand Hall. You should take a look at it.
What about her inheritance?
Freya's parents died when she was around 3 years old. She came to live here shortly afterwards.
Nobody left her a thing?
I'm afraid not. She had no formal claim over anything at Tangle Tower.
What do I need to ask you? Can you tell me something about Hawkshaw?
A fellow member of the Order of the Crimson Cloak.
Is that a real thing?
No, I just meant because we both wear, red capes of a sort.
Has she questioned you yet?
If you call that questioning, she seemed bored by everything I had to say. I heard on the grapevine, supposedly Hawkshaw is searching for some rare item, something called the Golden Beetle. Honestly, it's probably a bunch of sensationalist rubbish.
You reckon?
Yeah.
Why,
Okay, you
sure.
talking
There
about
is
stuff.
a treasure called the Golden Beetle.
How do you know?
What?
Because I would have heard of it.
There's something about Felix's painting supplies.
We got it! We got it! Somehow we got it! Somehow we got it!
Suspicious.
Let's ask him about it.
Yes! We got the suspicion.
So, about this paint we found in your room.
Nothing suspicious about it. I used it to paint, obviously. Totally normal thing to do.
We never said it was suspicious.
Come on then, out with it. What exactly are you accusing me of?
Yes, it has the wrong lid on. It's not your paint pot.
Did you take it from somewhere else?
What on earth? It's definitely mine. I even have proof. Look, the lid matches the ones on all my other paint pots. End of discussion.
That's not the end of the discussion.
A clue to compare with Felix's red paint. Something to prove who it actually belongs to.
Phrase paint? That paint?
Let's take a closer look at this.
Yeah. The Freya's red paint is full of was used to paint is exactly the same, was stolen and replaced. Felix red
Freya's red
pot.
paint pot was stolen and replaced with
Oh, I didn't change the last
red
one.
paint pot, but Freya noticed what has happened. Almost. Maybe.
But the lids were swapped to hide it.
Freya's red paint
Yes,
pot was
got it.
stolen and replaced with Felix's red paint pot, but the lids were swapped to hide it.
That red paint is from Freya's supplies, not yours. Swapping the lids doesn't hide what you did.
Why are you bothering me about paint anyway? And none of this is connected
Paint has the mountain. None of this is connected to your murder. Well, red paint. Oh no, blood was some. No, this red paint pot was somehow filled with blood. Before Freya used it to paint Flora.
This red paint pot was somehow filled with blood before Freya used it to paint Flora.
Oh.
But the stone one has a swish. Yes.
That's definitely something. Right. Fine. Here's the story. I was busy working on a project when I suddenly realized I had run out of red paint. There was a certain amount of time pressure. So I politely asked Freya if I could borrow hers. Just for a little while, you know. Perfectly reasonable request.
But she said no.
I tried to explain why I needed it, but she didn't seem to care. So, well, I took Freya's red paint pot and swapped it with my own empty one.
You went into her room?
Not my proudest moment, but it's just paint. I didn't touch anything else.
And the paint pot you left behind was definitely empty?
Quite. I have absolutely no idea how it got blood in it, if that's what you're asking.
Why were you in such a hurry to get a hold of red paint anyway?
I was trying to finish this in time for Flora's birthday. I needed red to paint the final details.
Very suspicious. Yes.
Out of the question. It had to be red and white.
If you managed to finish it, why haven't you given it to Flora yet?
Well, I decided against it in the end. After what happened, seemed a bit insensitive.
What is this?
Let's go over what we know about the crime scene.
Let's go. We got another thing. The crime scene.
More about the crime scene now.
You now know
so,
everything about the crime scene.
Was Freya stabbed by her own painting?
No. What do we have? Blood from the paint pot was used to paint the red tip. The painted ink dip feather to resemble a bloody knife.
And the paint pot was used to paint the red tip.
That is a true thing.
Feather to resemble a bloody knife.
I think you're right. Can't decide if I'm disappointed or relieved.
I have a question. Why?
Either it's a very strange coincidence, or somebody
set it up. What if it's actually true and the painting was sold to her?
Put blood in the paint pot. And
I don't think so.
After the crime. Why? To distract us?
Possibly.
I don't think so, because we have the gap.
Possibly.
In the attic.
Flora's the only person who could have hidden the feather. Unless someone took it from her.
Let's go over what we do know. The door was locked the whole time. It stayed locked until Fitz kicked it down. Normally, it can only be opened from the inside. Pointer said he couldn't see Freya from his telescope. But he did see Flora, lying by the window.
So whatever got Freya, got Flora too?
Maybe.
Except Flora survived. She didn't get a stab wound like Freya did.
Hold on. If there was no knife, then what did stab Freya?
It could be anything. It might not even be important.
How is it not important?
Right now, I'm less
interested
in the what
weapon is
and
important.
More interested in the how.
Oh, okay.
The angle of Freya's wound suggests she was stabbed at a perfect right angle. That is, from directly in front of her. But she was standing right up by the canvas.
Somehow, Freya ended up lying on her back, still perfectly in line with a painting.
Maybe something went through it.
Through the painting?
Or she was lying down first.
Okay, well, how about this? How do we know Freya was stabbed before she fell over?
Exactly, Sally.
Maybe her being stabbed and her falling over are completely unrelated.
Yes, maybe. Hey!
We know a little more about the crime scene now. So, what do you think? Was Freya stabbed?
Not more? Damn it. Okay. We need to get you to say something. We have asked you about everything. I kind of think the suspicion we have with him is him taking care of the flower pot in her room. So let's ask her about some more. Maybe you can get an idea of how to get the suspicion. Because we asked her about the potted flower already. I think we asked about this to get about the the soil, so maybe.
More of a gemstone than a fruit, isn't it?
So maybe
Inedible
she can
too,
tell us something about
Yes.
pot.
At one point, I thought Fitz might be growing them to sell them. But honestly, I think he just likes the way they look.
The painting staff Freya so it can get the vacuum. Yeah, maybe. Maybe. Can I ask you about that painting thing?
Very nice.
You've seen these before?
Yes.
All of them. Even this one of...
Yes.
And the haunted painting, yeah. I've asked her about all the Fitz related things, right? Who else could we ask to help us build a suspicion? Could we ask Fifi to analyze the soil? Maybe she can tell us something about it. Can you tell me something about the soil?
Chemical makeup. It makes them completely pointless, unless you wish to cut it down and sell it as a precious stone.
It's not edible.
Depends.
On what?
On the structural integrity of your teeth.
Okay, it seems to be a hard thing. Don't you have anything else to say? Trov, maybe?
It's a troll for garden.
Troll! It's pronounced troll? It's not pronounced trouble? It's pronounced troll? What?
It is a flower. It reminds me of something.
This is some Full Metal Alchemist crap.
There is a drawing of me, a drawing of Detective Hawkshaw, and a drawing of Poppy and Fitz.
Do you know
Who
about
is this
petals?
her to whom the message refers?
Well, I don't know exactly.
Then how can I meaningfully evaluate this object? Next.
Nothing to say? Damn. Fitz, you're giving me a headache. Hawkshaw even more, but... I've asked you about the potted fruit, I've asked you about the potted flowers, I've asked you about the troll. And you're calling it a troll? What? No, travel. Travel. I don't know. Let's ask Hawkshaw about the paints. Just ask the hint guy. I'll ask him in a second.
Paints?
Yep.
Paints.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe I need to ask someone else about Hawkshaw, and they tell me something about them that tells me I need to have suspicion about Hawkshaw. I'll ask the hint guy. Ta-da! Talking to Fifi. We have Fifi's suspicion, so I'm right. I need to ask them about stuff to get the other people's suspicions as well. To be frank, you probably missed one or two hints. Yeah, we only get the only way to get hints right now. We have all the items. It's full. No scrolling. The only way to get it is to ask people about things and them telling me information that I don't have already. So I already asked about all the Fitz related things to Fifi, so maybe I need something Hawkshaw related. Let's ask about the really thing.
I do not recognize it. And besides, I would have no use for such a thing. Perhaps it could be used to hang wet laundry?
Was that a joke?
No.
Yes.
Oh. This is Hawkshaw related?
Pointer, does it not?
No, I don't think so.
Well, who else would own such a pointless little telescope?
It's a telescope?
Oh, yes. It has a telescopic lens. It could only be used for looking at things that are far away.
Wait! Hawkshaw said it was microscope. That's interesting.
Why did Poppy leave shards of glass all over this statue?
What makes you
That's
think it was
also
Poppy?
interesting.
The statue lives in the music room. Who else would it be?
This
I believe
photo?
Freya was attempting to communicate something through this painting.
Any idea what it was?
I am not the person to ask. All I see is a blood-red mountain with angry storm clouds brewing above it. As such, I cannot ascertain any meaning from it whatsoever.
There's something about Hawkshaw's handheld
We got it.
microscope.
We got it. We got it. We got it. We got it. We got it.
Let's ask her about
We
it.
got it. We 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 got it. So now it just becomes a wild goose chase. Now we just need to do some investigating.
You used
You know?
it to search the greenhouse.
And this would make
Technically, we need to
perfect
ask
sense
everyone
if you
about
knew what my client
everything
had asked me
anyway.
to find. Of course, I still have no intention of disclosing that information.
You're such a tease, Hawkshaw. Don't worry, we already worked out what you're searching for.
We did? Did we? It's the golden beetle, isn't it? Nothing else is missing. So... Well, the other thing could be like investigating their relationship, but she used the birds for that. So I don't think it is. The only thing else that could be missing is the golden beetle. Because the other thing, the telescope is also like, pointer was mentioned and everything. So,
You're not as
yeah.
hopeless as you look.
Thanks.
So, that's what you were looking for in the greenhouse? This beetle?
Surely even you can understand the logic of it. The greenhouse is home to a great many insects.
That's true.
The gardener could have easily kept the beetle hidden in there.
Well, Fitz said you questioned him, but didn't actually search the greenhouse.
He is not exactly the type to appreciate subtlety. He simply didn't notice that I was using my microscope.
What do you reckon, Grimoire?
I know for a fact she didn't use the microscope in the greenhouse.
Because it's not a microscope at all.
It's not a microscope at all.
All of a sudden, Detective Grimoire is some kind of expert on microscopes.
Well, it's kind of easy to understand that, like, the handheld microscope, according to Fifi, uses a telescopic lens. So Hawkshaw lied about it.
The handheld microscope, according
Easy.
to Fifi, uses a telescopic lens. So Hawkshaw lied about it.
Yes.
I'm inclined to believe Fifi when it comes to stuff like this.
Hawkshaw, why did you lie about
Like, you
owning a
just look
telescope?
through it and you understand it.
When you were
Like,
a
you
child,
know.
what did you aspire to become?
What the
A
hell?
detective? Naturally.
Emperor of the Galaxy.
I wanted to be an astronomer.
Really?
I harbored a
What?
desire to understand the secrets of the wider universe. A
What?
fool's errand, to be sure.
What?
But
What's going
forgot that
on?
one. At 15, I decided instead to apply my intelligence to the world around me. And so, I became a detective. But the yearning for elusive knowledge is a powerful force. I tried to keep it with me.
Sorry, but we're way off track. What's the deal with the little telescope?
A memento for my childhood. Little more than a toy.
Lord.
Why did you bring it with you?
Childhood
When I
drama
discovered
unraveled.
that it was Professor Pointer who had hired me, I dared to consider it something of a planetary alignment. I had hoped he might sign my telescope. An extremely childish indulgence, I admit.
I never would have guessed.
Hold on. You're admitting you didn't use it in the greenhouse then?
Correct. As it happens, I have no need to search the greenhouse to such a degree. Professor Pointer doesn't consider the gardener a suspect in our theft investigation.
So, who is your suspect?
Things have become complicated. My lead suspect is your murder victim.
Interesting. I think you're still hiding something from me. I don't know, just a gut feeling. Now, how do I get you to talk? Damn giant. Ask about the golden beetle?
I've seen beetles with brightly colored shells, metallic shells even. They're relatively common, especially around here. There's a difference between that and actual gold.
It can't be actual gold. Gold is just inside the earth or whatever. You can't make it. That's called alchemy. It was a whole thing.
What else could I ask? About the secret diary,
like someone doesn't
maybe?
want you to read that book.
That's the main thing making me want to read it.
Can I ask you about Poppy?
And I are friends.
Oh, I can buy that. Dark clothes, blue hair, an average of 3 words per sentence. Oh, you're like 2 peas in a pod.
She's very kind, and she has an interest in plants. Unusual flowers, mostly. I've been teaching her.
Right.
Is something wrong?
Ask her
is my
about
fiancé.
Penelope.
Don't take this the wrong way, but Penny doesn't really strike me as your type.
She's not who she pretends to be. People think she's... well, they make assumptions.
And how's the relationship doing recently?
It's Freya's diary, yeah. Blue hair, I thought it was purple.
It's good.
I don't know. Something is off between all of these. Can I ask other people? Can I ask her about Fitz? Maybe that'll help. I think it has something to do with this relationship and stuff.
Isn't he strapping?
He is big.
And so brooding.
You choose interesting words.
What's going on in that beautiful head of his?
It just sounds like you don't know him very
As
well.
Poppy outfits, I could do that.
Your input. Oh,
Ask her about Poppy.
Did you talk to Poppy already?
Yeah, a little bit.
And did you make any notes of what she told you?
Yeah, I did.
Lovely. Burn them. It'll all be lies.
What the
Why would
hell?
Poppy lie to us?
Because that's what she does. She's a snake. Looks like one, too.
Don't
She
you think you're being
hates
a little
her.
Unfair, Penny?
She started it.
You're childish. I just wanted to say that. Poppy, what do you have to say for yourself? What do you have to say about Fitz?
Softly does the flower grow, all in time, and time is slow. Rest a seed within the earth, but do not rush its gentle birth. Hour by hour, day by day, tune your heart to nature's way.
I feel I'm back in German class. I feel like I'm back in
That's me.
class.
I'm on a list of murder suspects. Always thought that would be kind of cool, but it's just tedious.
Yeah.
Falls a little short, doesn't it?
Penny?
Feathers flashing in the light, from a sunbeam gleaming bright. I shield my eyes and turn my head, but all at once I've been misled. Light is shining on the stage, but through the railings of a cage.
I don't know. I'll ask Hinka in a second. Money, you wouldn't be jealous over your husband spending time with another woman? It depends on how they're spending time. Like, if I'm like, communication is key. If I'm jealous about, like, in this situation, you know what the solution to the problem would be? Hey, Fitz, I'm jealous because you're teaching her. Could you also teach me? I'm also interested in it. Showing interest in his hobbies. Or asking him about the relationship, asking her, hey, I'm uncomfortable with this. What is your actual intention? Or like, can I join you just to see how things are between you? Like, solve it with communication and not spying on people. Like, in this case, it seems like the reason for him spending time with her, Poppy is literally just she likes the flowers and has an interest in the same hobby as he does. Like, that's a normal human relationship. And not a romantic one. Like, it doesn't necessarily have to be romantic. If you enjoy the same hobby, you talk to each other. Wow, when they're giving bad relationship advice. Dude, okay, context. I have a hobby that is shared with a lot of guys. I'm like, most days I'm the only girl there. So every time I talk to a guy, I get accused of flirting with him. Every damn time. And it gets on my nerves. That's why I'm like, you can be friends with people of the opposite gender. Like, I'm not interested in everyone there. Like, what the fuck? Boris, hello. You've come to a rant now. And in this case, they lived together for a long time. Yes, at Catbird Cutout Monday, yes. They lived together for a long time. If there's no other reason for, like, no history of her cheating or like a history of her stealing stuff from her, like jealousy in that way, like, just talk to each other. Like, communication is not bad relationship advice. You wouldn't get it, man, in the mere presence of a woman versus us man easily. I know enough men who can constrain themselves around women and not be like, oh, I'm dating this woman, but I need to talk to every woman in a romantic way. Not everyone is a cheater, per se. I have some hope in humanity, you know? And this guy strikes me as like more of an introvert than being the reason. So yeah, it's like when your parents tease you about anything that you do with the opposite sex. Yes, it's just not only parents. It's also friends. Like, I'm friends with male friends and they are like, oh, you talk to that person a little too much for my intention. I talk to them about like normal small talk stuff. Are you dating? Are you flirting? No, I talked about the weather, guy. Like, what the hell? It's super annoying. Yes! That's why I'm like, girl, just talk to him. And honestly, that is... It doesn't important if they're male, female, who is who. Show interest in your partner's hobbies. Like, that's the most attractive thing you can do. For real. Like, if... What could I see? If he likes plants, show interest in the plants. If she likes birds, show interest in the birds. If she likes music, then show interest in her music. If she likes science experiments, show interest in the science experiments. If she likes painting, even if it's bad, show interest in it. So, yeah. Even if you were in the headspace of a guy, you'd avoid male friends like the plague, but I get it. Being friends with them, I've learned a little bit about the headspace of a guy. I've learned about how they talk about women sometimes. But it's something... How do I say that? I don't know the proper way to say it. I think you're not interested in everyone you meet. Like, some people are your type, some people are not your type. It's not unheard of to be like making friends and being like, oh, I might have an interest in them. Then you evaluate, do I want to take my chance, or do I actually want to be the friend of them? If you're just a friend of them, to stick around in case you can snatch up a chance, then you're not their friend. Then you need to get away. If you're there and actually want to be the friend, then either take the chance, be their friend, or walk away. You have 3 choices. 3 choices. It's not hard. Choose. Girls do that too. It's not just guys, you know? You have 3 choices. Also, girls do that. They see someone, they might have interest in someone. Girls have interest in people too. Yeah? They can choose between taking the chance, walking away, or being their friend. That's 3 choices. It's simple. It's hard, but simple. It's hard to do in practice, but simple in knowing what it is. As someone whose friends throughout my life have been mostly women, dealing with partners with trust issues is a rather stressful experience also. Yeah, I can imagine that. I can imagine that. Though I do think it's the one thing that's fun for me. Like I said, people there in that hobby are like of different ages. So one thing that's funny with like the people who are like already married for longer years and stuff, like they're settling in their relationship and stuff. And like I said, they're mostly guys there. Talking to their wives and being on the side of the wife. Like, if they have like a little bickering going on for like fun, being on the side, taking the side of the wife. Just to tease the person you know. Like being on the side of their partner. I've done that with like, oh, you should get a better mattress. Like, because she had back pain and the mattress was like the perfect way to sleep for him, but not for her. So I was like, you need to have 2 mattresses, like for both of you to have the right mattress for your body, because you have different weights, you need different mattresses. Easy. And he was like, don't say that, I need to buy 2 mattresses now. Girl, no, not girl, guy, she's in pain. Buy a stupid fucking mattress. It also depends on the circle of folks you meet. My main circles are mixed gendered and I haven't had those issues in a long time. Yeah, most of the, like, well, no, I don't have most mixed circles. I have like my girlfriends and then the hobby where it's mostly guys. But none of the guys would ever like actually show interest in me, for reasons being you don't flirt in front of family members. So, yeah. No, I'm pretty safe there. So yeah, Eros is not the highest form of... That's true. That's super true. I love introducing my fiancé to my friends all the time. It leads to a lot of fun conversations. Yeah, like... this guy was like more recently married and I was like having so much fun talking to his wife and like just being on the same wavelength and like making, it's not making fun of him, but like being like, get your shit together and like get a second mattress so she doesn't have back pain every day. Hintman will save your investigation. Okay. We should talk to Fifi. We've talked to Fifi! It's still the same hint. What haven't I asked her? People. Fitz.
Name, Fitzfellow. Age, 24. Profession, cryptobotanist. Likes soil, dislikes electric lights.
Hang on. Cryptobotanist? I thought he was just a gardener.
That may well be his preferred label. Mine, however, is more accurate.
Do you and Fitz not see eye to eye, Fifi?
We do not.
Well, I wouldn't have thought so. He's well over 6 foot and you've got to be just
So what's your problem with him?
Exactly 1
That was
week
brutal.
ago, I witnessed him sneaking up Pointer Tower. He was making every effort to avoid detection.
What?
So?
What?
He was also carrying a knife.
It's fun when your friends get married, that's true.
Name, Poppy Pointer.
Being able to
Age,
talk to their
19.
partners and like
Profession,
having more people in the circle. That's
Apparently,
awesome.
Poppy has defaced my notes. Under profession, I had of course originally written pianist, but she has crossed that out and written the ghost of Christmas yet to come.
I love her. I love her.
Name, Penelope Pointer. Age, 27.
I love the
Profession,
characters in this
ornithologist.
game.
Likes birds. Dislikes insects. Notes. Penelope is very beautiful. I have never had very much in common with her.
You're beautiful too, Fifi. You're beautiful too.
There's something about the report of Fitz going up Pointer Tower.
Got it.
Something suspicious.
Let's ask him about it.
This voice actor sounds oddly familiar. I don't know. I honestly, I don't know which character she sounds like.
It's bigger in here than I thought. So,
I got the suspicion.
Fitz, I have a report that you were seen sneaking up Pointer Tower. Holding a knife.
That's not right. I don't go into Pointer Tower. I don't own a knife. And I don't sneak. Was it Fifi who told you this?
How did you know that?
A guess. She doesn't like me very much. But yeah, she was mistaken. Maybe she wasn't wearing her eye lens thing.
What do you think, Grimoire?
Fifi did see Fitz, but he was holding something else. Fifi definitely saw Fitz holding a knife. Fifi lied about seeing Fitz.
Fifi
something
did
else.
see
The
Fitz,
troll.
but he was holding something else.
Troll.
If it wasn't a knife, what was it?
Yeah. This here. That.
What about this?
Ah, that.
Is it yours?
It was a gift. It's sentimental. I have no reason to take it up Pointer Tower. I don't use it at all.
You do. An ornithopter is used by Fitz to look after a potted flower in Penny's room.
An ornithopter is used by Fitz to look after a potted flower in Penny's room.
That flower.
Yes.
I've never seen it before.
We need a clue to compare to that flower. Something that proves its connection to Fitz.
Yeah. I have just a thing.
Let's take a closer look at these.
This soil is the same in Penny's room. Matches the pot and soil found in Fitz's greenhouse.
The pot and soil
It's easy.
in Penny's room matches the pot and soil found in Fitz's greenhouse.
Oh, now I know.
Penny's
I have
flower
heard
was
her in several
originally a gift
anime
from
series.
you, Fitz. There's
I like
no
the character
way it's
design in this game.
coincidence.
The character design is awesome, and the
flower.
like
It looks exactly like
personality
Penny.
of the characters. I
It
love
took me
them.
a long time to breed. I wanted the colors to be exactly right.
That's some gift.
Turns out Penny isn't particularly interested in looking after plants. So I go into her room every now and again when she's not there. Water the flower, change the soil. Just trying to keep it alive.
Are we done?
I think so.
For now. It's about time we found out what's beneath the garden.
We'll go in a second. Choice actress? Yeah, I want to know too, though I probably don't know her because I don't listen to English dub, so yeah. I always listen to sub, except for one anime, and one anime only. And the only reason for that is that I don't have access to any form of sub version. And that's Detective Conan. I only have access to the German version because Crunchyroll doesn't give me a sub version. Here. Let's go! Beneath the garden. It's time.
Where do you think it goes?
In the basement.
Down.
Yes. I love Sally. She's my soulmate. Underneath. Should we continue? It's already so late. I think it's time to head to bed. You don't get to see it. You will see it the next time. I need to press on to continue to save, but well, it is time. Isn't it like 11 p.m. or something? Yes, exactly. Well, it's 11:19, so yeah. Yes, Detective Conan. I like this. Like, I've liked this show for a long time. It's, yeah. So yeah, skeleton buried underneath the ground. Who knows? We'll find out next time. I love the shaking for Cardboard Monday. That's good. Maybe I'm hiding behind Monday, and I use like some like push up down for the mouth. You don't know. I imagine you're off screen shaking your cardboard cutout. Yeah. How did you find out? It's annoying when the paid service you subscribe to is somehow worse than the totally not official ones. Yeah. To be honest, it's something like if I knew how to properly get it in a way that I can access it online, because I don't need DVDs. I don't have anywhere to play a DVD. I cannot play DVDs in my house. We don't have a DVD player. We don't use anything like that. We just use our PCs and like stream onto it. So no DVD. And that's the thing. How do I get it online without using like not meant to be methods like VPNs and stuff to go to Japan and use some Japanese site when I don't understand the site? And even, is there even a Japanese streaming site that allows me to subscribe to watch Detective Conan and then finish it? Like, is there a way? I don't know. That's why I'm watching it in German. Also because like I've always watched it in German because I started that from rather young. It's for teenagers. So I don't mind it. And like I've recently watched it out of nostalgia. So though I've never watched it in chronological order. I don't know. Like I've always watched like, oh, I'm interested in that. I'm interested in that. So yeah. Anyway, it is time for me to go to bed now. And I think we have one more stream with Tangle Tower. So next week we are finishing 2 games again. So, yeah. Trying to find things in German from outside a German-speaking country is roughly the same struggle we get through. It's always like that, because they always only... Some shows, they cater to everything, but often it's really like, oh, we just cater to the languages you speak anyway. Which can have its advantages, but it has its disadvantages as well. So, yeah. Trying to find German stuff in the US is very annoying. Doesn't the US have like a lot of schools that teach German in high school or something? Like, isn't it like a language that you can choose to learn in the US? So wouldn't it have some resources at least? I thought it would be like here you have mostly French and Latin, and some schools offer Spanish, and if you have a little bit of chance, you can get Italian in schools. But like English is basic for most stuff, but yeah. And mostly Spanish. Really? Interesting. I think when my grandma went to school and high school in the US, she took German. No, she took Spanish because she was like, I want to learn. But she could have used German. She could have learned German to like have it easier with her grades when she was there. So yeah. Language programs in the US kind of suck. It really depends. It probably depends on the school and the teachers that are there. It's a lot of things like with language learning and like learning in general, it's depending on the teachers. So yeah. I was half homeschooled though. It's such a weird concept to me where like in Germany, it's mandatory to go to school. So like homeschooling is such a weird concept to me. So yeah. Anyway, I think it's time to go. And I wish you all a good night. And bye bye!